Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Cancer. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign, so please check out the other available videos on the channel so you get a clearer, more concise picture as what potentially could be happening for your love life in this week. So it could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, etc. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's just simply not your message. So take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys, okay? Also, I do have a donation link now available in the description box below if you did fancy donating to support myself and the channel. So the donations go towards the betterment of the channel, so thank you so much to those who have already donated. I'm very grateful and appreciative of you all, and even thank you to those who are thinking of donating. But also thank you to those as well who are liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting on the videos. I really do appreciate it all so much, guys, as it is also an energetic donation towards the channel, so thank you. So let's get into this anyway. Angels of love and light, we please have clear, concise messages. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, what do they need to know for their love life for this week? I'll do one more shuffle. Obviously, please feel free to leave a timestamp as well if you wish, guys. Okay. Right, let's get into this, shall we? The Hangman. The Moon in reverse. Wow, double Pisces energy next door to each other. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Cups in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Interesting. Last card. The Three of Cups upright. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups. Wow, this is absolutely gorgeous. So let me move these up a little bit here. So as I said already, you could be dealing with a strong Pisces energy. You have this in your chart, or maybe your person does. Gemini we have here prominently on the table as well. We do have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, interesting. We do have a little bit of air later on in the deck with the Six of Swords, Gemini, Virgo, no, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Wow, I said Virgo there, so you could be really dealing with a Virgo that wanted to come out. So that's very interesting to me. Oh wow, I said Virgo and there it is with the Hermit. I was like, why is the Virgo there? But it's definitely there, it was hiding. Interesting. So let's get into this, shall we? So what I'm feeling is that there is someone as of right now who is most likely going through a breakup, a pretty bad breakup as of right now, a separation of sorts, maybe even a divorce. Someone has been really through it. I feel like some sort of there's some sort of reveal. Someone has been wearing a mask and the mask is coming off. So potentially someone wants to come forward towards you and they want to communicate to you that they want to move your connection forward and have a brand new beginning and reunite with you because they feel this love. They want to let you know that they see you and them actually having a very solid connection. They want to ground something in the physical with you. They want to showcase their love and their feelings, the depth of their feelings for you. They've got a new perspective of what love is, but I feel like this person has predominantly gone through a lot of difficulty when it has come to previous relationships. I'm even getting friendships or work connections or what have you. These other connections could have been very unbalanced in the past. And I feel like potentially your person may have been overly giving to these other people, potentially emotionally or financially, materially, or whatever way. They've definitely been overgiving, and I feel like this person has recognized that these particular relationships and connections are unhealthy, and they may have not been seeing that they were overgiving in the past, but I feel like they're recognizing it now. And I feel like this person is going through this particular breakup or separation away from these particular people for their kind of highest good. For their highest good of themselves, they're making these sacrifices because they know that it's most likely the right thing to do. I feel like this person's trying to follow their own intuition and follow their heart. And I feel like this person predominantly wants to be around people who really do genuinely have their back, and potentially they may have a few trust issues when it comes to these people, and may even project that on you potentially, even if you have not been involved with this person, or if you had been involved in this person in the past. I feel like that was something that was holding them back, because of potentially they may have thought that, it's interesting, they may have thought that you were actually the, oh God, that sounds so, I'm getting the wrong one. Maybe they thought that you were the one that wasn't right and everyone else was. I'm getting that, majority rules. So they may have thought, wow, most of the people in my life are such and such, so if this other person is a particular way, then obviously they're the odd one out. They're the one that obviously is probably not the right one for me, or we shouldn't have this friendship together. And really it's on this kind of case that actually you were most likely the person that they were to have the solid friendship. They would have the good relationship, the good romantic connection, the love between the two of you, all of that, and actually blossom into something so much more. And it's actually all these other people that they're now having to get rid of, because they've seen that the connections with all these other people have been there's been disharmony in these other connections, these other relationships and what have you. And actually it's you that's actually coming out on top, and you're the one that's kind of smelling of the roses. And now they're seeing something for what it is, going, oh my gosh, wow, okay, so genuinely it was this one person, which is most likely you, was the one that actually did genuinely have the good intentions for this person. You did have the kind heart. You were open to this person. When you said you cared about them, you genuinely showed that you cared about them, but I feel like you may have overly given to this person in the past and didn't receive that equally in return. And it's interesting to me because I feel like this person may have potentially retreated from you, or you may have drifted apart from this person because you may have recognized that your emotional needs were not met with this connection with the two of you. And with that kind of hot and coldness type of situation, you may have not talked as much as you used to, or what have you, or this person may have gone silent, potentially ghosted you. However this resonates, I feel like they definitely want to come back around. But it's interesting to me that whatever happened with you and your connection, like if you had overly given and you retreated yourself back, because of what was going on, this person was overly given to all these other people and they weren't really giving back to them. So whatever was done unto you was done unto them in a different way. And I feel like now this person has actually come to grips with the understanding of why the connection between you and them didn't work out earlier, because of what they were doing. And then they were getting basically a taste of their own medicine with all these other people, but just on a much larger scale with it, rather than just being the one-on-one connection with you. It was, this person was having to deal with all these other people with what happened like tenfold. So they definitely understand a lot more now with how you're feeling and why you did what you did. So if you potentially retreated yourself from this person, or you walked away, or you stopped communicating with them, or you just drifted apart from them, you saw the bigger picture and this realization that it didn't matter how much you genuinely cared and shown that you had all this care for this person. You needed to put the time and energy into yourself and work on you and heal yourself so that eventually you could embark on a new journey, on your kind of like mission, I'm getting, on your purpose of what it is that you're wanting for yourself, and start all over again. And I feel like now it's interesting to me, this person may have seen your glow up. They've seen your glow up, and now they're basically trapped in an environment with all of these particular people that they don't want to be trapped with, obviously. And they're now realizing that these people weren't genuine. They weren't genuine. They didn't genuinely care for your person or for their life or for whatever was going on with them. And, you know, there wasn't the balanced connections there. I'm getting a lot of like false friendships as well. So now this person is trying to take a step back and use their discernment to now figure out, okay, I can now see the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is that I have to get rid of most of the people that I'm associated with. And this may be a really quite eye-opening for your person, because they're seeing something for what it truly is, and it's been a hard pill to swallow. It's been a hard pill to swallow because you know, this may have actually really affected their pride and their ego. Potentially they may have given off the impression that they're a little bit all that, you know, type of thing, and everything is great in their life and what have you. But it wasn't necessarily the case. But you have found this new sense of confidence within yourself, and you're moving forward with what it is that you want, and potentially you may have other people, new love, wanting to come in for you, and you may have a choice to make potentially between this person from the past who's wanting to come in and to, you know, pursue you, and very passionately now, because they now see that you and them could really do very well together, and they genuinely have a lot of feelings for you, and they're growing, their feelings are growing for you day by day, and they want this kind of intimacy with you, and not necessarily just kind of, you know, romantically, like, you know, get you into bed and just that. I feel like this person just wants this new sense of intimacy, of getting to know the newer version of you, the 2.0 version of you, from obviously whatever has been going on with your connection with yourself. You know, you've been working on you, you've been focusing on your finances, you've been, maybe you've had to do some sort of analysis on your own friendship circle, you know, cut out a few people who may not necessarily be equally giving to you as well. So your kind of circle of trust may have actually got a bit smaller as well. And I feel like there's nothing wrong in that, because at the end of the day, it's about quality rather than quantity. And I feel like you knew that anyway, but this is the lesson that this person is actually now learning, with dealing with all these false friendships and these false connections and these other people who didn't necessarily have the best of interest for your person. Okay? And I feel like now predominantly this person wants to actually start a solid connection with you. They really do. But they feel like you're going to have your guard up here with the Seven of Wands. They know that they're going to have to fight for this love. I'm getting that. Fight for this love. It's a Cheryl Cole song, Fight for This Love. Yeah, so you may have heard of it. It's quite an old song though, but yeah. This person has not shown their feelings to you. You may feel like when they come back around that their intentions may not necessarily be so pure. You may be questioning or doubting them, that this person could be emotionally manipulating you. So you could potentially be feeling that you may want to just sail away from this person here with the Six of Swords, because you do not want to deal with the drama. You're actually in a really great place as of right now. You're in a really good place. You're working on yourself, you're focusing on you, maybe on your career, your finances, getting your stability, getting your independence, working on you, feeling more assured in yourself. And I feel like there could potentially be new relationships coming in for you on the horizon. They may not necessarily be long term. They could be, but they may not be. So it's just about you know, obviously it's up to you with however you go through with this. But I feel like you just do not want any drama in your life. You have found this new sense of respect for yourself, And I feel like this person actually sees you in a completely different light, and they therefore have this brand new sense of respect for you, because you are knowing of your worth and you are sitting in your truth here with the Ace of Swords. You've got the clarity of what you're doing with yourself, with your life, and pushing on forward, okay? Regardless of that's with this person, without this person, with a new love, without a new love, if you're single and ready to mingle, or if you just, stay on your own, or if you want a long-term connection, wherever you are at in this instance, I'm feeling that you are just kind of not going to be, here, there, and everywhere with load of other connections. Obviously, there's no judgment here, but predominantly what I'm feeling with this Queen of Pentacles energy is that you are very much setting strong boundaries with people. You're just not letting any old person come into your life. You're not just going to kind of get yourself involved with anybody else just for the sake of getting involved. I feel like you are, very ambitious, and you are wanting to pursue your own goals, your own dreams, your own desires for what it is that you want in your life. I feel like love would be a nice kind of icing on the cake right now. But I feel like you're moving forward in this new clarity and this truth, that you've taken the time to heal yourself. You may have gone through a lot here with the Empress in reverse, really had difficulties with confidence, and you've had to address certain issues. But I feel like you've become, you've gone through a lot of heartache here. You've gone through a lot. But I feel like you are overcoming so much. You are. But the other thing I'm getting is you may have had this realization that this person could have been dealing with a long-term partner of sorts. They may have given off one impression, saying that they were, free and single and available, but actually they could potentially have been married, or they could have been in some sort of long-term relationship, or a relationship with a partner that they had children with. Potentially they may have given off the impression that they were single, but they weren't. I'm getting affair with a married man. So potentially you may be standing your ground, because you may feel like you have avoided a disaster by saying, no, absolutely not. I'm not getting involved with any of that. I'm not your side piece or this, anything, what have you. And you may have been very heartbroken. It could have really knocked at your confidence, especially if you didn't know that this person was tied up elsewhere with someone else, and you then realised that separation was the best thing to do at the time. I'm also getting, if this isn't your love interest, if they're not the one that were, that said a particular thing, that they were free and single or what have you, and if they were actually in a long-term connection with someone else and they were dealing with a karmic partner, then I feel like the karmic partner potentially could have been unfaithful to your person, and then they could have gone off potentially with a married woman or a married man and may have had an unwanted pregnancy. And I feel like that could be something as well. Maybe someone had an unwanted pregnancy, or potentially went through an abortion. Or maybe even a miscarriage or something along those lines I'm picking up. But I feel like back in the past, I feel like you may have really avoided a lot of difficulty and trauma by getting involved with this person in the past. You may have done absolutely the right thing back then to give this person this particular space. But now what I'm feeling is because this person, you knew that this person wasn't ready to change their life, especially if they were very comfortable in another situation and they were resistant to change. You knew that this person had a lot of growing to do if they were to come forward and have something more meaningful with you at a later date. You knew that this person had a lot of drama in their life, that they had a lot of chaos. This person does want to balance things out with you though. They do. They may have thought that they had their victory in another situation, but it wasn't right here with the Ten of Cups in reverse. It wasn't right. It didn't genuinely give them the fulfillment that they thought it was going to give them. And now they want to reunite with you here with the Four of Wands and then build on a friendship again with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? But they may feel like you are unhopeful that you and this person could have equal give and take in your connection now because of whatever happened in the past. And may feel like this person, if they come back around, that they're actually just trying to get you into bed. With the Page of Cups in reverse. But I feel like this person is going through a lot. They're really quite bored in their life and they do want to step up to the plate when they didn't before. But I feel like they're trying to figure out the best way on to give you some sort of news to do with the ending of a situation that they're going through. This person knows and recognises that you are deserving of so much more. Like, you have shown to this person that you are a really tough cookie, that you are not one to be played with. And I feel like this person has a huge amount of respect for you, and they know that you were not going to settle for less or get involved with a codependent connection or anything like that. You know, they see you in high regard. They see you in high regard and you're not willing to compromise. And I feel like this person respects that. They respect that. But this person could be going through a lot as of right now. They could be very moody, very sulky with whatever they've got going on because things haven't been moving forward in their favour. But potentially I'm also getting that they may have not confessed their deep feelings for you in the past because they may have just wanted something light, something a bit more carefree in the past. Maybe they didn't necessarily know how to express the feelings that they had for you. They couldn't really understand the depth of the emotions that they had for you. They couldn't comprehend them at the time. I feel like this person was very involved in another situation. I feel like they may have dug a hole for themselves. They could have been dealing with someone who was very high maintenance. Very high maintenance. I'm getting, wow. I'm getting, they could have been dealing with a karmic partner potentially who was very just materialistic, like overly focused on finances. I'm getting I'm getting champagne ideas and Coca-Cola money. This person could have been all about image, and they could have actually potentially married your person for money, or they got connected with this person because they had obviously the physical attraction there. But I feel like this person may have realised that they've been used by the fact that they had money. And I feel like now this person has actually lost a lot of money if they're going through a significant breakup or separation or having to move or what have you. They've lost quite a lot, so therefore now they're having to start over again. And they feel like with whatever it is that they have left over, they want to plant a new seed in relation to having a brand new chapter with you and this person. I feel as well that they may actually want to have children with you, unless they have children already, and you have children already. They may want to blend families, but predominantly they definitely want you to have their children. I'm getting, if you are of childbearing age, obviously, of course, you know, they want to have something with you in relation to that. So if you were to meet up and have this potential like night of passion, then I would just to let you know that there could be the potential to get pregnant, but obviously it's down to you with how you are with your situation. This person doesn't like being away from you here with the Two of Wands. They're definitely making plans to come forward towards you for the second chance and the reconciliation. Look at that with the Judgment card. You know, they want the second chance, they want the forgiveness, they want the slow burn with you, even though on every level they want to probably come in and be there and, you know, show you passionately that they're into you. But they know that if you and them are to move on forward, they've got to do it slowly but steadily, okay? Because they want to be able to kind of not win you over, but they want to be able to gain your trust again. This person may feel a little bit insecure as of right now. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius. This person is trying to gather the confidence to come forward, to confess their feelings for you. They know that you may have felt rejected from this person in the past, and they want to apologise for that. I'm also getting that this person is now also fearful of your rejection as well. And they know that you are most likely in two minds about whether you to go forward with this person or not. Because potentially if they're still closing out something, they're not as available as they say they are. But they absolutely want to manifest a connection here with you with the Magician. They know that they didn't put in the effort in the past, and now they want to come forward towards you and put in the effort. They do. They want to take action, but they're overthinking it. They're overthinking it because they know that they brought you imbalance in the past. They want to heal the connection, but they're just up in their head because they know that how things were in the past, it wasn't fair, and now they want to actually make it fair with you. Intuitively, you know that this person is coming forward towards you here with the High Priestess, and they are trying to follow their intuition to be able to come forward towards you. But they could have quite a lot of anxiety as of right now that they're trying to get over so that they can actually come to terms with approaching you again. This person knows that you're going to have a lot of suitors with other people who are wanting to come in and sweep you off your feet. There's no doubt about it. This person knows this. And they know that they're going to have to do a lot of work if you and them are going to have something more concrete with one another. I'm also getting this impression that, yes, you may have new love coming in, and I feel like that very strongly, but there's still a part of me that's kind of like feeling that, yes, you want new love to come in, but you also want this past person to sort their ish out, to get themselves together and come forward and fight for this love with that Cheryl Cole song. Prove themselves to you. I feel like you're just wanting this person to, show up. To show that that you can trust them. You're wanting this person to, in some sort of way, come back and prove themselves to you without you having to ask. And I feel like they want to do that. They absolutely do. They do have this love for you, and they want to do that. Because I feel like any other person that comes your way, there may be a lot of passion there, and potentially you could have this new stable start with these other people and have a lot of fun together with potentially another soulmate. But I feel like it's just not going to be the same. It's going to be like unrequited. Not necessarily unrequited to the sense where whoever you're dealing with is, you're not going to be completely interested in them or whatever. I just feel like it's not going to have the same zest. It's not going to have the same chemistry. It's not going to have the same fire or spark or this kind of, this love and devotion there. I feel like there's just something missing. And I feel like that something missing is from this other previous person. And you want them to step up to the plate and actually to be there to comfort you and to show up. And I feel like that is what you want. This person to heal themselves, get their ish together and come forward towards you. You and them to ride off into the sunset together and have this love. That's what I'm feeling, which is actually really quite interesting. So there is absolutely new love coming in, but it just may not be the same or feel the same. I'm getting, it hits different. This past person coming back around, like they just hit different for you. And the bigger picture of that. So you are staying away from this person as of right now. You may be relatively happy being single, working on yourself, but it's all down to you at the end of the day of what you would like to do and how you would like to move yourself forward, for sure. But I feel like you will get some sort of resolution from out of this. You will find out what it is that you need to find out. You will get the clarity that you have been waiting for to make the decisions on how to move yourself forward. Because you will have choices, you will have options. And I feel like this person coming back around and letting you know whatever has been going on, I feel like that would be the extra bit of information that you need to then know how to make a particular decision, because you may have felt like you've not been able to properly move on from this person. But I feel like with this new bit of information coming your way, if they were to turn up or show up, with them telling you to give you this clarity, I feel like then and there you'll know, with taking some time for yourself, about where you go from here. About whether you go for this person from the past, whether you go for a new person, or whether you continue focusing on yourself. So I'm getting lots of different messages, guys, so obviously please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But this person misses you. This past person misses you. They miss your friendship. They miss the closeness. I'm getting the talks. They miss the talks that they have with you. And they do want to make it right. Even if it doesn't seem that way as of right now, I feel like there's been a lot of illusions, and obviously, you know, relationships can be complicated. So, obviously take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. But I'm not going to clarify today, so I just wanted to see if I can do a slightly shorter reading. But obviously, please take what you feel resonates. I know I keep on saying that, but you know how it goes. If you did enjoy the reading, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. I hope that you have a very good week, and we'll speak to you again very soon. So please take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and bye for now.